So they're away in this first 200 metre leg. It looked like Sandringham out wide with Sydnor being the fastest of the starters, and taking the stagger on the inside is Evie Bays from Geelong. So it'll be Geelong who makes a big ground down the back straight, quickly going past Corio and also Glenn Huntley. But out wide it'll be Sydnor who'll change first. So Sydnor of Sandringham, they'll pass the baton over. Evie Bays, the second runner's gone a little bit early there for the Geelong Guild Club on the second 200 metre leg. And they will have to pass over here the 400 metre legs and remain in lanes.
So moving on now, we'll be going to the 400 metre legs. It looks like it's still the Sandringham club there, and Malat, she's looking really strong. Then we drop down to the Geelong Guild team, Indy Dunn. So Malat changes, and that goes to Mia Skerry, our multi-eventer.
Certainly right, Tim. We've talked about it a few times this season already. It is Mia Skerry out there. She's also your high jump and long jump champion from the All Schools as well as the 400. So she's got plenty of talent over different events, and she's going to get chased by Geelong Guild there, being Nia Brown, who we saw run very well at the All Schools. Glenn Huntley next on the track with Sophia Hanlon. Back to Frankston with Eliza Helia-Lovick. And finally through their Corio's the other second Geelong team in Ruby Laurie.
So Skerry looking really good going around the top bend for the last time. So up near the water jump. Good run there though. It looks like this is a long runner there in Brown. And then we've got Glenn Huntley not too far behind there. And that's Sophia Hanlon. The good run from Skerry.
It is a good run there. This last leg's going to be interesting. You've got Jamie Lee Code here from Sandringham receiving it. But I tell you what, this run here by Nia Brown, it is Nia Brown. She's running a terrific leg 400 there to put Sophie Coltish straight onto the heels of Sandringham. So Coltish we saw look very impressive at the All Schools, likewise in this under 16 age group, part of that heating up training squad down in Geelong these days. So out front it's Sandringham, Geelong Guild, back to Glenn Huntley, Corio and Frankston. And these girls have 600 metres remaining in this under 16 time final, so the clock's going to be very important here of the Medley time finals.
Yeah, I thought Maddie Crevice the ball was just going to amble out, but because she's got Coltish right with her, she's really put the pace down, so this will be interesting. But Coltish looking quite strong just to the outside. Gap then to Cameron from Glenn Huntley. Don't write off the Frankston team. Jamie Lee Code's out there in last position, but she might take a few scalps here.
And I did incorrectly call that a couple of times, Glenn. I apologise. I did confuse the Frankston and Sandringham 800 metre runners there. But right now it's Coltish, though, who has taken the lead. Remember, it's not about the place here. They've got to race for a time, because in this second Medley time final, we've got some quality teams to follow up, including the host club of Box Hill.
Yeah, that's spot on, Nick. You've really got to push through here. So one lap to go now. Good battle here. Corio's coming back into this, and that's the run, Ella Racing. So she's looking quite strong, just behind Cameron, the Glenn Huntley runner, and Jamie Lee Code's last one to come through, 3:14 with the bell.
So you're right there, Glenn. We're all right there, Tim. We've got all the five on the track here. And remember, medals could still easily come from one heat. So third on the track here at the moment, which are probably going to hunt down second soon. Those three could be racing not just here for a fast time, but also for a medal in the all-important time finals. But with 200 metres remaining, there's no doubt our first time final winner is going to be Geelong Guild Club, and we're going to interestingly watch the clock and then see what happens behind between Sandringham, Glenn Huntley and Corio. This could be a Geelong 1-2 in the first time final.
Exactly right, and G. Coldish looks good as she comes round. Obviously well coached down, heating up TC, they're doing a great job.
Certainly is. That's certainly one of the more active social media training squads going around at the moment. But Sophie Coltish, she's going to take this first heat victory. We're going to watch the clock and make sure we record this one to see what the second one has to chase. Corio is trying to make it a Bellarine Peninsula 1-2, and they look good. Glenn Huntley, those coming back at him. Coltish, though, goes 4:13. So 4:13 for heat one. Corio chasing the clock. Glenn Huntley wants second on the track, but also need a fast time. Corio and Glenn Huntley there. It's going to be close, but Corio takes second in 4:27, and it'll be 4:27 high for Glenn Huntley. Great run from Sandringham there, and also Frankston, she flew home really last. Jamie Lee Code, we talked about